Save the Game Media's live reaction to the January 31st, 2024 PlayStation State of Play. I am Kevin, and I am joined by Sam Heaney from No Limits, a PlayStation podcast. How you doing, Sam?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for having me here today, Kevin.
You look like you're going through a spiritual reawakening over there.
Well, we know PlayStation don't speak very often, but when they do, it's always a banger, right?
Yeah, that has been my experience. I think the last showcase was universally loved. I believe that is what we all decided.
Chef's kiss.
We're also joined by Kyle from Anime Cast. How you doing, Kyle?
Good. I'm ready to see Knack 3, the Order 1887.
Imagine if they called it the Order 1887.
Just takes place 1 year later.
That would be amazing. We are
Until Dawn 2.
I'll take an Until Dawn 2. Don't even. I mean, I don't know how that would work.
Until midday.
Until we're dead.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Well, listen, Supermassive is busy, but we've had a few rumors coming out of the rumor mill. I think the guarantees we know are Stellar Blade's going to be here and Rise of the Ronin because PlayStation announced that. The other rumors, some Death Stranding 2 might show up here. I think the subtitle or the rumored subtitle for Death Stranding 2 is horrible. I think that's the stupidest name I've ever heard in my life.
Death Stranding on the beach.
I don't get it. But you expecting we got 15 games, 40 minutes. We expecting any big surprises here? Like what are we thinking?
God, I hope so.
I think I'm tempering expectations. I think there could be a cool third or second party reveal, maybe, that we don't know about yet. I would say if there's going to be any kind of big surprise, and it's not really a surprise, it would be. I'm going to place a bet on this with myself. I do think that we might see Spider-Man 2 here, and Insomniac shadow drop the big teased New Game Plus update. That could be alongside additional suits, or it could be alongside. There is, from the leaks, there was suggestions of planned DLC at one point that would be free. So if that's still a thing, maybe,
or a whole new game, reveal, maybe.
No? It's a state of play, Kevin.
Okay, all right. It's 40 minutes long.
It is.
It's basically a mini showcase.
But it depends on how extended is the Rise of the Ronin and Stellar Blade sections.
Hopefully,
if it's like 15 minutes each, then I think we really have to.
I'll watch Stellar Blade for a while.
Oh yeah. Game of the year, am I right, guys?
You never know.
I don't know what year it's coming out.
It was supposed to come out this year. It was supposed to come out last year, and now it's coming out this year. Like by all they've said, it's coming out this year. Rise of the Ronin, we already release date for. That's in March. Comes out the same day as Dragon's Dogma 2 and Princess Peach Showtime. So I'm sure that game isn't going to be overshadowed at all.
Yeah, but what about Sly Cooper 5?
Dude, if Sly Cooper 5 got announced, I think Sam and I will both jump for joy.
I'd cry.
Yeah. That's what we need. That'll
if the word resistance gets mentioned here at all, I will just pass away.
They don't have time to make that.
Yeah, I mean, Insomniac doesn't.
No.
Concord.
Rumors are it's gonna be here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's gonna look good?
That's a question, isn't it?
I have a weird feeling it will. I don't know if it's gonna like blow people away, but I just get a feeling that it's gonna look solid.
Do you think they're still gonna go hard into the games as a service route with it?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, it's a multiplayer FPS, so I think like inherently that's going to be part of it. I think if we see any gameplay of it, there's going to be as little, if any, mention of that kind of stuff as possible. I think the more it leans into the like retro 80s sci-fi aesthetic stuff, the better chance it stands at impressing. Because I think that if it just looks like another generic sci-fi kind of shooter in the Apex-y kind of space, then what's the point?
Yeah.
I accidentally tagged the No Limits crew instead of the
Weird.
No Limits fans in
nice.
Discord. There we go.
These things happen.
Do you think we see anything from Bungie, or do you think they're gonna want to be quiet for a little bit?
I think they should just.
Yeah, they just hunker down.
I saw
keep
that
cooking.
Destiny 2's game director is leaving Bungie.
Hmm.
Who? What's his name?
Sure. I only saw the headline today that the game director for Destiny 2 was heading out. Peace.
Oh, Joe Blackburn.
Yeah. Bloodborne remake. I mean,
if you keep saying it, all jokes aside, Sony knows how popular and valuable Bloodborne is as an IP. So it's not like, I know it's a meme, but it isn't impossible that it could happen.
it isn't impossible.
I'm still of the opinion that it's not going to happen until From is going to do it.
I would agree 100%.
Like,
Yeah.
I just don't see From Software being like, yeah, you can totally do this without us.
No, Blue Point, sure, go for it. Blue Point needs to show up. We've been waiting for them for a while.
Yeah. Where's Asobi? You know, again, this not going to be.
Where's Astrobot? Full length platformer. Just give it to me.
The first thing I did when I got my PS5 was uninstall Astro.
Yeah, because you have no taste.
Kyle,
never even opened it.
It's such a good game. I was over at Lillian's sister's house, and they have Astrobot, and they hadn't touched it, and I was like, just play this. I'm like, they're like little kids. I'm like, go play Astrobot. Like, what's this? I'm like, what do you mean, what's this? You just have a game. You're like, I'm never gonna open this.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they're playing Abzu.
Swimming
I mean, not a bad game.
Yeah.
All right.
Is it live? I can't hear you, Kevin.
You can't hear me?
I couldn't right then. No.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
How would I be answering you? I couldn't.
All right. I'm going to share this, and then everyone... Who's the new guy? What are you talking about? What new guy?
Is it me?
We got Sam from No Limits and Kyle from Anime Cast. They've been here forever, ages.
I'm Kevin's twin.
Yeah, it's true. Let me know how the volume is.
It's good to me.
Sounds great. I was asking the chat, but the new guy in the room. Yeah. Imagine
the guy behind you.
Who's that murderer?
It's Jason.
Stellar Blade is such a good get. Looking forward to. Yeah, I think Stellar Blade is one of the most anticipated for me this year for PlayStation, because I mean, they don't have any like big first party that's screaming to me, but I mean, obviously Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is like the most anticipated PlayStation game.
Do you want to show me a trailer?
87, I think, would be a good spot for Rebirth to come in at.
No, I think like a 96.
96, wow. That'd be crazy. We're keeping it pretty level right now, Sam Fantasy, you know?
We are.
Just wait. Unicorn Overlord. Silk Song. Right, Kyle?
You're right.
It'll be here. We're starting.
Rating pending.
Mature content.
All right,
Oh,
Kevin,
God.
close your eyes.
Got a bounce.
Ooh, PlayStation Studios.
Helldivers.
Helldivers.
Yeah. Makes sense. They got to promote it.
Is this song gonna get us in trouble?
You know, not sure. I'm gonna mute it just in case we get copy. It's Helldivers. We've seen Helldivers multiple times at this point. Apparently, you can customize your ship. I didn't know that. How you feeling about Helldivers, Sam? You in on Helldivers?
I liked the first one, and I like the look of this one more because the first one was more top down.
Why do you have those subtitles
I
on?
don't know. I swear, every time we stream this, I get like Arabic subtitles.
Yeah, I don't know that it's gonna really catch on. It's weird that they've pushed it out the same month that they've put Foam Stars in PS Plus.
That's what I'm saying.
A weird choice to me.
Literally 2 days after. So you have a nice.
Hi everyone, I'm Herman Hulst, head of PlayStation Studios.
They don't do this during State
and
of
I'm
Plays.
honored to present the first State of Play of 2024. The first 3
First.
years of PS5 have given us
Okay.
incredible stories, immersive worlds,
Herman,
and
don't do
groundbreaking
this, mate.
gameplay
Don't tease.
from PlayStation Studios and our partners. We've also expanded
A little too
PlayStation Plus
buttoned
with
up
new
for me.
features,
Put on
including
a
PS5
tee,
Game Stream.
Herman.
And with PSVR
Herman
2
is
and
jacked.
PlayStation Portal, which released last November, we're committed to offering new and surprising ways for our audience to interact with their PS5.
Yeah, I love
But
streaming.
none of this means anything without great games.
I bet you
Like
they've done
Helldivers
this
2,
because of
which
how
kicks off a
bad
year of
the other one
amazing
was received
experiences
last year.
and diverse ways to play. Today, we're looking ahead to
Taking it.
titles coming later this year and beyond, with extended
Beyond?
gameplay and announcements we
Beyond.
hope you find as exciting as we do here at PlayStation. Enjoy
Yeah.
the show.
This feels like a showcase. Like that was
This
a showcase
is like
vibe.
we're sorry about the last showcase.
That was showcase vibes. Stellar Blade, let's go.
Yeah.
I think if this performs well, the studio that's making this is a likely acquisition target, I would
Yeah,
say.
PlayStation likes doing that.
Release date for sure, but yeah,
It has to be a release date.
can't see it not being here.
Welcome to the world of Stellar Blade.
They
I'm gonna
need
say
to do a good
September.
job. I was
The
gonna
story
say
begins on
earlier.
post-apocalyptic Earth,
No,
where a
we get, like,
mysterious
Shadow
enemy
Drop.
called the Natiba has forced the human race to flee to an off-world colony.
Let's go for June.
Players will take control of Eve, a member of the 7th Airborne Squad. Her
She's
mission
so
is to save the
shiny.
planet by defeating the Elder Natiba.
All we must do is complete the mission.
While most of the 7th Airborne Squad is lost during their descent from the colony, Eve soon meets 2 new companions.
Oh, Brandon's here.
Born on Earth,
Yeah.
is in pursuit of an energy source called
Hey.
hyperspace.
Make sure to stay cautious. It's where the Alpha Natiba is.
So this must be Adol 7.
They're gonna have Japanese
Lily,
voice
a member
acting.
of the 5th Airborne Squad, provides engineering support.
Lily Artemis II.
Probably.
Then I can be your engineering support.
I was going to say I would have thought
She
so.
puts her technical knowledge to use by upgrading Eve's equipment throughout the game.
It's a Korean game, though, naturally,
Here. Done.
right?
Something does
I need to
feel
hear that
different.
voice actress a little more.
Double jump. Oh boy.
This is Zion, a city built underneath the wasteland by the last human survivors on Earth.
A whole city underneath the wasteland.
Eve is called Angel by the survivors and is an object of both awe and fear.
I wonder why.
They'll seem a bit wary at first, but will gradually loosen up as Eve shows a commitment to rebuilding the city.
As Eve changes her outfits.
I was gonna say.
I can't believe the angel is here.
The survivors will sometimes ask Eve for help.
Please save my younger sister.
Wait right here.
This is a lot
Need
more
you to do so.
in depth than I expected.
Their
Please do these
requests will
side
often lead
quests.
her to the wasteland and the Great Desert.
I kind of expected just like an action game.
This
Really?
place has been overrun
Yeah.
by Natibas.
I mean, it
and
gives me Devil
malfunctioning
May Cry
machines and
vibes.
robots.
This is what I expected.
A supply camp. in a place like this?
That's
Your
like the
occasionally
8th
find
different
supply
outfit.
I know.
stations set up by previous airborne squads. At each camp, Eve can purchase various consumable items, acquire new skills,
There's another
It's giving
one.
like
upgrade equipment.
it's giving like Final
and more.
Fantasy vibes
Yeah,
as well.
I'm kind of
She
I
can
feel
also
that.
take a well-deserved break to
If you told me
restore
this
her
was a
health.
Square Enix game, I would believe you.
Yeah.
100%.
Eve will
Or
often
Capcom.
encounter people in need.
They really
Another
want you to
night
know that you can
means
change
may make her
outfits.
help.
Request
Yeah.
assistance.
Whether to assist or
As
ignore
if-
them
as if Kyle
is
couldn't be
entirely
more
up to the
sold.
player. On her journey to defeat the
You're not wrong.
Tiba, Eve will sometimes encounter
Just some skinny
hostile
jeans to go
survivors.
whoop some ass.
Or
That's a lion with a hand for a head.
something worse.
Eve,
Hey,
what are you going to do after you defeat the Alpha Natiba?
All airborne squad members exist for one sole purpose.
You mean the extinction of all Natibas, right? To think that the point of your existence is to snuff out another
is that their
species.
health bar at the top? Those little dots?
It is not an easy
I
fight.
think so.
It's fine.
Yeah,
I
it's
can do this
probably,
alone.
yeah.
It won't be easy.
Angel. That's the unofficial name for members of the Eve Airborne
Those little
Squad.
robots from Stray.
I mean, that's a cool and unique way to display health.
Yeah.
I will find it, and I will make it pay.
Opening.
This game looks dope, guys.
Yeah.
It's also very visually impressive. You know what I mean?
That's enemy health.
Drone is
Yeah, it's enemy health.
This is no longer the drone you knew. So close to the goal.
Let me buy it now.
Who's that? She looks cool.
Now it's time. Together was
This song's this is probably in-game music, right? Like, I'm not gonna. Okay.
Abaddon, Belial.
God. I wonder if the outfits are purely cosmetic or if they actually like change stats and stuff. Give me
I wonder.
transmog.
Mhm.
The song's kind of a jam. It is, Bree.
Come on.
Stellar Blade. Release date. Release date. Release date. Come on. Come on. Come on. Eh.
Yeah, bro! Let's go! That's
Fair
so
play.
much earlier.
That is sooner than I thought.
안녕하세요. 십텁의 대표이자 게임의 디렉터인 김영태입니다. 이 게임은 우리가 수년간 유저 여러분들께
static.
선보이기
Yeah,
위해
I'm hearing
꿈꿔왔던
static too.
게임이며 플레이스테이션 5
How about now?
그리고 플레이스테이션 스튜디오의 전폭적인 지원 덕분에
No.
그 꿈을 현실화할 수 있게 되었습니다. 기나긴 여정이었고 빨리 팬분들이
I
4월
can't wait to play it
26일
either. It comes out 2 days after Aiden Chronicles 100 Heroes and that Tales of Kinzera game.
We have both of them
Metroidvania.
wrapped up in plenty of time.
Yeah. Sonic! This is for me, guys. This state of place for me.
Where's Shadow?
Where's Amy?
But it's not just Sonic Generations again, though. Or like this looks like Sonic. This is the game I just played.
That's Adventure. No, Adventure.
No, this is
I think it-
Generations.
Yeah, that was kind
Shadow!
of the rumor. Yeah.
It's Shadow Generations.
Shadow was in Generations, though. Oh, let's go. Where's him with the guns?
I don't know, but somehow he's fighting Shumagora.
Shadow is the coolest Sonic character, and I will hear
Is this
no
still
argument.
Generation?
I was more partial to E102 Gamma.
Sonic X Shadow Generations coming
Autumn.
autumn. But what is it? Here you go, Kyle.
Exact same game.
Oh, Solo Ascent. Oh, does that mean it's coming to PlayStation? Yeah.
I assume so.
I don't want anyone to choose the boy character. That girl's got drips.
I need more info about that Shadow. Like, is it just an update? Is it a remaster? Because the first Sonic Generations was like 5 hours long, and I played it.
Sony and Hoyoverse, they're like
this year.
They're like locked in with each other.
I mean, why wouldn't they be? They make them billions of dollars. You make them a lot of money just for yourself, Kyle. In development for PS5.
Yeah. Cool.
Nice.
Cool.
Something we all knew. Foam party! Let's go!
Next week, baby.
Is that a duck? Is that a duck, DJ?
Brandon, I like how you're actually excited for Foam Stars.
Oh, you love how I'm excited for it? This is legit sense.
Because I look at this game, I'm like, this game looks horrible. But
yeah, I'm never gonna touch this game ever.
I'll claim it because it's free on PS Plus.
Everyone who's played it has said it's surprisingly good.
Yep.
Pick it up in fantasy then, you coward.
Somebody already picked it up. I was gonna take it.
It's part of your monthly PlayStation Plus games. Alright, what's this? That's a DualSense. Pixelated DualSense. Dave the Diver. Oh. Coming to PlayStation 5?
Narwhals.
Swimming in the ocean. Coming to PlayStation. It's April.
Okay.
Nani?
Okay.
Something is coming.
Nani? Godzilla.
It's a Kraken. Oh god, that would be dope.
Yup.
Kaiju!
That's actually really cool.
Gojira.
But like why?
May 2024. That's a pretty cool announcement. I've heard nothing but good things about that game.
It is very good.
Stunlock Studios. What do they make?
Whatever this is.
I don't know.
He plays a vampire trying to survive in the
Oh
sun.
god, cutting down. Oh god. Yeah, it's a survival game. You're the Prince of Darkness. It's actually Castlevania. They're taking a new direction.
You get to play as young Dracula, building his castle.
Yeah, building up your castle.
I really dislike the noises I'm hearing
What noises?
from this game.
Oh. It's not particularly doing much for me, if I'm gonna be honest.
Hell,
V
Oh.
Rising. We've heard of it. That's
Yeah.
not a new game, right? We've
That's
heard
the
of
No,
prequel,
that's
Metal
already
Gear
out.
Rising.
it. Yep, that's it. You nailed it.
That's a PC exclusive at the minute, I think.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson. This next game is a result of a very close partnership with Konami and marks the return of a horror franchise that has been with us since
Silent
the
Hill.
original PlayStation. Let's take a look at what's next for
way.
Silent Hill.
Dino Crisis.
Let's see if my counter pick's gonna pay off.
I hope it looks awesome. I hope
So do I.
it looks fantastic.
How bad can Bloober do? Medium, let's be honest.
I
was
like
just
the
gonna say they
medium.
can make the medium.
I beat the medium in 2 sittings in one day.
carry the game.
Here goes.
Jump.
Yeah, this isn't Silent Hill 2. Right?
Nope. I don't think so.
A dream?
Is this the other one? The
Who's there?
Wait, it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
Silent Hill?
No, it is Silent Hill, but
Fatal
it's
Frame?
the other.
Oh.
It's the other new Silent Hill.
Cherry
it's not-
blossoms bloom
It's not 2.
within the grasp
Yeah, this is a
of death.
first person.
What are
It
you hiding
looks a lot
inside?
like Fatal Frame.
Maya?
Yeah, because all of these post-it notes and stuff were part of teaser stuff. For Silent Hill.
I don't know how I feel about using the phone as the flashlight.
Very,
PT.
I mean, it's
Gen
a
Z.
huge thing in Japan with any games that use like a camera.
What did I do to deserve this? Silent Hills, guys. That's why they just made it.
It's very PT. By the
Short
way.
message.
Yeah.
Full game,
full
free
game.
to play.
Okay.
Oh, is it
But
a
can I
roguelite?
see?
You die and come back.
It's a roguelike?
こんにちは。サイレントヒルシリーズのプロデューサーを務める岡本元井です。ご覧いただいたのはサイレントヒルザ・ショートメッセージという全く新しいサイレントヒルとなります。本作は本日この後プレイステ
Oh,
ー
it's
ション
available
5で
today.
無料配信いたします。コナミが送る
I'm sorry, there's way
現代
too
を
many
舞台に
games
した
to
サイ
play
コロ
right
ジカ
now
ル
for
ホ
me
ラ
to
ー
go
を
play
ぜ
that.
ひ体験してください。それでは最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
For
Yeah,
Silent
but
Hill
what
2, please.
What about the other Silent Hill?
It's not coming out this year, guys. Guess what I'm doing tonight, says Bree.
Here we go.
Getting 90 way of the percent through that game and then not finishing it.
This is it.
This is it.
What the?
Just beat it with a bat.
I don't think that animation looked very good, I'm gonna be honest.
These enemies look dumb as shit, guys.
That looks better.
Shoot it in the kneecap. Which one?
Guys, this got 7 written all over it.
He still has some missed it.
In development for PlayStation. It ain't coming this year.
Oh,
Ghost Story.
That's not a good,
Judas.
that's not a good
Judas.
sign.
Judas, wow.
Hi, Dad. Say hi back.
Feel good about that counter pick right now, guys. I'll tell you what.
What if I told you that every word you say is being recorded?
That'd be
I
creepy.
don't think it looked like awful.
Every thought you've ever had. Your love. Your fear. Your hate.
You excited about Judas, Kyle?
Planted in your
Yes,
brain
very excited
like
about Judas.
weeds in a garden. How would you do this for yourself? We both know the answer to that question. Nothing. You are the frog in a pot, boiling so slowly.
Rude.
You don't even know what's happening. But I'm here to set you free. Whether you like it or not.
It's a Ken Levine game.
Sign me up.
Dude, I've always loved Bioshock games, and this was just as good.
Well, after the letdown for that was Atomic Heart for most people, I think we, people looking for a good BioShock-like game.
Yeah.
Wish list now in development for PS5.
I mean, 2 is the only kind of bad one.
That's not coming this year, right? Like, no way.
Nah, probably not.
I think 2 is fantastic. I never understood why people thought it was bad.
It was a completely different studio than one.
I think he did a good job. But has anyone checked that Ken Levine? Make sure he's doing okay, like mentally.
Its warmth, its energy.
Vertigo games.
Metro.
Oh, Deep Silver. Probably getting shut down.
On your wife.
VR.
And step.
I was gonna say that static is from the trailer, not from any of us.
Yeah. No, it's VR.
What if
That's why the hands have no body.
I thought it was just a Rayman game.
The most gritty Rayman game in existence.
Ubisoft's taking a new direction.
Rayman with a gun.
Do you have a PSVR 2, Sam?
I do. It's right there.
Still in the box. Never been opened.
Metro. I don't know. That could be.
That could be good. I just can't. I never got into the Metro. I tried playing Metro.
It's not $500 good.
Coming this year?
Yeah, I've never gotten into Metro, but I mean that looked good especially for VR. Like, looked fine.
Urban Wolf Games. Oh, more VR. And now we're at the other end of the spectrum where I'm like, this doesn't look like
we've gone the other way.
This looks pretty bad, guys.
Oh my god.
It's like a Avowed for PlayStation.
Why?
Why not? If you can do it.
Really scraping the barrel for those VR highlights. All of this looks like stuff I was doing on VR 8 years ago. Online multiplayer.
I'm glad to see that they're bringing those N64 classics to Was that Mjolnir?
That was Mjolnir.
Legendary Tales action role-playing game coming out next week, guys.
Yeah.
Wait, do we need to...
for me soon.
That's one of those games that's gonna sell about, I don't know,
I knew you.
100 copies maybe.
Capcom. That was Dragon Dogma.
Yeah.
I make no mistake. The dragon will appear before you when the time is come.
Dragon's Dogma seems like a game I should like, but
you've never played it.
Nothing about it appealed. Like a fantasy RPG, but then I like watch it. I'm like, all right, maybe one day.
Just dancing on the dragon's
Yeah,
head.
that's it.
Punch it in the back of the neck.
Oh, jeez.
I didn't see that was a Minotaur standing on 2 legs. I thought they were just beating up like a pole. I was like, wow.
So are they like smaller enemies, or is it just Monster Hunter?
A lot of big boys. Game.
I think there are.
That's a Dementor.
Yeah.
No, that's a lit.
It came from the movie.
Hold fast to your strength of will, Arisen One. Those who can be of aid to you will reveal themselves in time.
Thy will,
Not actually Dragon's Dogma, it's Chronicles of Narnia.
are all the means thou hast to carve thy path anew.
Dragon's Dogma 2, March 22nd.
Yet your wicked schemes will avail you not, watching one.
Like, is that the bad guy? He doesn't look intimidating.
He's got like a little cat face. I'm like,
He's got a little cat
皆さん
face.
こんにちは。チーム忍者の安田です。ザローニンは自由な探索や
right
幅
now.
広い戦
Like,
略が体験できる
let's put the March 22nd games back to
歴
back.
史上の人物たちと紡ぐ因縁によって物語が変化していきますので、ぜひ一
I
人
think
の
to
ロー
bank
ニン
it
と
on
して皆さん
one
そ
of
れ
these
ぞれの
appealing to
幕末を体
somebody.
験してください。オープンワールドで描かれる幕末
I'm
の
not
世界
yawning
を
because
お楽
this
し
is
みください。
boring. This is actually pretty good so far. I'm yawning because I'm just
Yeah,
tired.
I was gonna say I think this is pretty good state of play so far.
Go Decmo.
Go Decmo. Now, am I crazy? I saw people saying like this game like graphically looked amazing, and I'm like, I don't think it looks that good.
本作の舞台の一つ、
Like, it looks
横
fine.
浜です。19世紀幕末の時代、最初に国外に開かれた横浜では、和と洋が入り混じった独特の街並みが広がっています。
Like, it's not like It's not like The Last of Us Part 2, you
主
know?
人公は鍵縄を使って
I tell you,
屋
that
根の上に
that
登ったり
grapple hook thing is
装置アビキルを使って
so cool.
高所から滑
Love
空し
grapple.
上空を移動することも可能です。
No, obviously it looks good. I just don't think it's like it's not like this is a showcase for like graphics.
攻撃やガードを駆使しながら敵の攻撃を石化で弾いて体勢を
you're
崩す
going
こ
with
と
the
も可能で
Assassin's
す。
Creed 2 combat.
敵の武器と相性のいいリーフを選ぶと戦いを有利に進めることができます。
It's a Souls game though, right? Like kind of.
No, I don't think so.
No? I just
game?
assumed because it was from Team Ninja.
I think it's going to have like Souls-like elements in it, but it's more RPG.
That was dope.
I like how that guy got up, tried to run
Right.
away immediately. Like, no.
Yeah, it doesn't look very Soulsy. What?
I mean, that looks dope.
戦闘では
Yo, Chevy would love this game, Kyle.
海外からもたらされた単純などさまざまな武器が使用できます。
Enemy from Resident Evil.
Mid of
発明家である
Tsushima
外
says
地と因縁
Lamont.
を深める
Wow.
とさまざまなからくり装置を入手できます。
I'll take.
I think it's
トリビー法は
Sekiro-ish
伊賀七が作ったからくりで現代の火炎放射
I
器
mean,
のような
it's
強力な遠隔機
framed
で
as
す。
an open world
ト
RPG.
リビー法やバイオスイッチ中のアクションである銃剣など
So,
西洋の技術を生かした武器をうまく活用すれば
but
標
just with
的に
like
も
a
打ち勝
hint
つことが
of
できるので
Souls-like combat,
ぜ
I
ひ
guess.
マスターしてくだ
As
さ
the
い。
trailer's gone on, I think it looks better than like the combat. Like it looks.
幕末を生きる人物たちと紡いだ因縁が物語に
Probably still
大き
not
く
for
影響
me,
します。
but I think it'll be a good
ぜ
game.
ひライズ・オブ・ザ・ロ
Right
ー
up
ニン
my alley.
一人の
I
ロ
hope so.
ーニンとして運命を切り開いてください。
Well, even when Team Ninja's, I mean, Team Ninja always puts out good games. I think, like Neo, Wolong, the other Sam loved that. He loves it.
Marching Nagakura. Rise of the Ronin.
March 20. Did anybody pick this in our fantasy league?
Somebody did. Was it me?
I don't know.
We
I didn't.
I don't even remember.
ようやくネズミ捕りにかかったの。
気持ちの揺れてない奴はついてこい。
Roll out, boys.
That man's dead. He's dead.
Yep.
Paraglider. The traversal genuinely looks awesome. Like I think that looks like the best part of this game for me.
僕はもうとっくに死にてえなんで。
March 24th, your fate.
This is the game that I'm going to wait, but if it reviews well, I'm almost certainly going to buy it. You know?
Yeah.
I think it's going to do well.
I think, Kevin, it would be cool if they put, just because of the time period of that, if they made like a secret final boss that was Himura Kenshin from Rurouni Kenshin.
Ballistic Moon. Is this Until Dawn?
I don't know. You tell me.
This is Until Dawn.
There are
Yeah, it
a
is,
few
yeah.
things I need to make sure you understand.
Ballistic Moon's doing the remaster.
That's an interesting choice.
I mean, we knew what it came out a while ago. They were working on PlayStation.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you knew Supermassive, right? They weren't doing it, right?
They're busy. They got 3 or 4 games. 3 games supposed to come out this year.
They gotta put out those 6s.
I want you to remember this. I want you to remember this as you play your game.
You know what's funny is my girlfriend and I played through most of the Dark Pictures and most of the Supermassive games this year, and she liked Until Dawn the least.
Looking for me.
Which I thought was crazy. Or maybe a little Hope she liked the least, but Until Dawn was near the bottom, like maybe right above that one.
I was thinking with Hayden Panettiere and Rami Malek, right?
Yeah, and the dude that plays Grant Ward in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Nice. The best character of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Death Stranding.
Talk about how
Show me
cute that
the
cat was.
babies.
Death Stranding 2.
Yeah, it is.
No, you can't say cat, Bree. That cat had wings and looked to be made of oil.
That cat had a tongue that licked up blood.
It was. How do you know a cat, real cat, doesn't have all that?
I have 2 downstairs.
Oh,
Why
no.
does this person have gloves?
He's an
crap.
He's an octopus.
What is this? I know it's Death Stranding, but what? What is Death Stranding?
It's an ingrown hair. Oh,
he's food.
Man, the popping subreddit is gonna have a field day. Oh, they're alive.
It's Senua.
Interesting.
Back to the babies. I hate when my baby spits up a drone.
You know, from experience, I do hate when my son spits out a car or a
Welcome to
plane.
Drawbridge, Sam. And to the GHV Magellan, our mobile base of operations. Come on, I'll help you get your bearings.
I
This
have
is the
no
ship's armory.
idea what is
You can check your
happening.
weapons and put them through their paces.
Does this make sense to anyone that played Death Stranding 1?
Sort of, roughly.
These rooms over
Yeah.
here belong to other members of the crew. They're pretty much the same as yours. And the shower's down at the end.
You think in 2024?
This is one hell of a ship you got here. Courtesy
Yeah,
of the
I
UCA
love
guys.
If it is, how much you guys gonna bid in
benefit.
fantasy?
But we do have
Why
a
would I
generous
tell you?
patron with access to plenty of capital and tech.
Kyle?
Sounds like a UCA big shot.
I don't think that'll get it.
Don't
but-
ask me. We've never met face to face. They value their privacy.
Seriously.
Graphically, though, this is very
No
impressive.
better than to believe that bullshit.
But then the first one was, so.
It's the same deal as America. The people here are all spread out.
He's gonna go through the trailer
Cut
and then
off
at
from
the end
one
it's gonna
another.
say on the beach.
We want you to help us bring the world together.
Sam, would you mind if I joined you?
Humor him.
Creepy.
His knowledge
No,
and
I don't need
experience
a
will
puppet on my
probably
shoulder.
come in handy down the road.
Yes.
Really, Sam?
They're like, yo, everyone loved Mimir on the
What
back of
about
Kratos.
shotguns?
Let's do something like
I
that.
prefer the driver's seat.
I'm gonna sit here right next to your balls,
Sam,
man.
do you read me? You'll first need to access the Mexico side plate gate terminal.
Yeah, he is joining you, Bree. Sorry.
We can take the DHV Magellan and regroup at your position.
The problem is, not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network.
So I'm assuming the game isn't going to
Anyway,
be like
the DHV
vastly
Magellan's
different
here to
from the
back you
first one in terms of like gameplay.
As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the network.
Not overly.
What's your role in all this?
Like it's going to be a sequel. It's not like
That's
people
right.
expecting something like
These days
vastly
I'm fragile
different.
in name only.
Shouldn't expect that.
You brought America
Oh
together.
no, water!
Helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid Death Stranding is far from over.
And reverse gravity load.
Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it.
We're on the moon
A
now.
lot of things changed after you went off on your own. Especially within the UCA. Bridges
Yo, it's gonna end with on the beach.
I've been saying
They
that.
withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways.
Like
Within
Gal
network
Gadot's gonna
coverage,
come out of that ship,
there's no
Kevin.
need to rely on human
Yeah.
players
You know.
anymore.
In Death Stranding 3.
So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge.
With the support of the Chiral Network and APAS, humanity will be free from the need to move around. Bots are capable of handling deliveries.
Can I have the cat
He's
instead of
alive.
the creepy puppet? No.
He called himself a ghost, but
We found a way back from the beach just so he could kill us.
he said he came back to get revenge on you and me.
Looking good.
Hey, brother.
It's the
Did
Joker.
you miss me? Yeah, I figured you'd pay this place a visit, seeing as how I've been distributing the fruits of this fine factory all over the continent.
Is that Troy Baker?
Guns and violence,
It
the
is.
whole damn world could be yours.
Sounds all
Same
like
as it
murder.
ever was.
He was in the first game as well.
Oh. Looks like you decided to
He's in every game, to be
trade
fair.
in that rope for a stick this go round. Well, I suppose even a porter has to pull the
No
trigger
joke, I
from time
cannot
to
tell
time.
you how in I am on this.
Oh, what about you? Hey, buddy. Are you just another soulless little husk, huh?
I can't tell you how little I have any idea what's happening.
My God.
That's fair.
Where's the rest of your band?
They were like, what if we do stop motion puppet?
Someone needs to like I don't know,
That's something.
examine Kojima.
Was it you, Heads?
Huh? Like his brain.
Was it you that killed Lou? You still don't know, do you?
What the hell am I watching?
Yes, Kojima.
I think it's more creepy that the giant samurai robot is a baby.
Imagine coming up with this stuff. I can't.
I don't know a goddamn thing about Lou.
All
I
right,
mean, I could
Sam.
do a bunch of acid and come up with the
Let's
same
see
kind
what
of
we can
ideas.
find on Lou.
I'll never come back, though.
If you want answers, you're gonna have to find them yourself. But the ones you do find,
Like in the writer's room, they're like, what should make the story make sense? Nah.
make it worse. Sam the man in the dark about everything.
Is that the samurai baby?
Oh, my heart. My
Don't forget, coming on this expedition was meant to help you find the strength
On
to carry
the
on.
beach. That's Stranding 2 on the beach.
We all know you've got this. Now it's time to finish the journey, Sam.
Show me 2024 and I'll boot up Fantasy Critic right now.
Please understand, Sam. We never meant to string you along.
That chrysalis, we found her inside.
This is a long look at this game.
It was filled with a fluid that contained amino acids. One's identical in structure to the kind found in tar.
That sounds like the dude that plays
I'm sorry, there are amino
the
acids in
rock
tar?
guy in
As in
Thor.
proteins?
Yeah.
Of course. How else did you think that chiral creatures could emerge from it? Some have even theorized that the tar is a sort of primordial soup.
I was there. I saw her home. And it was a hellhole.
Taika. That's what I thought.
After you left Bridges, I
It's not
decided to
him.
do a little digging.
But it's a
Sounds
museum.
like him.
According to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
Edited by Hideo Kojima. 2025. All right. Fantasy critic, you have to wait.
Sign me up. Death Stranding's a good game, people.
Yeah, bad time to eat, bad time to eat.
And now here with me today is visionary game creator and founder of Kojima Productions, Kojima-san.
Acquire him. Go on, do it.
Today, I'm excited to announce that together, as part of the PlayStation and Kojima Productions partnership, Hideo is going to take us on an exciting new adventure. One that I've been encouraging him to reinvent for years.
はい、全く新しいオリジナルの IP になります。新世代のアクションエスペオナージゲームです。準備を始めてますけども、デストランディング2の後に本格的に小島プロダクションで制作にかかります。ソニーさんとは、ほぼ30年にわたりエスペオナージものを一緒に育ててきたという強い経験もあります。またソニーさんは、ゲームだけではなく音楽も映画もされています。間違いなく強力なコラボレーションになるはずです。
Like we're making Death Stranding 2, we're making OD for Xbox, now we're gonna make another game.
40周年を迎えます。このタイトルが、僕の集大成の作品になると確信をしています。
A new action espionage game by Hideo
He
Kojima.
definitely gets.
This is one of my favorite genres, one that I've been hoping you would revisit with a bold new vision. Can you share anything else about this new development?
ですね、まだ詳しくは言えませんけども、最先端のテクノロジーと、世界中の才能を集結して作る予定です。
It's like a
もちろん
PS6
イン
game
タラ
though,
クティブな
right?
ゲームなんですけども、ルック、物語、テーマ、キャスト、演技、ファッション、サウンド、
This is exactly what he said about OD.
同時に映画でもあるようなものです。
It's a game, but so much more than a
映
game.
画とゲームの壁を越えたいと思っています。
Literally,
We're all
word for
really
word.
excited about this project, and we will fully support you with the latest innovation Sony has to offer. More details to come.
We'll give you money and more money.
Stay tuned.
What the heck is happening?
So weird.
They're inside the game.
He's so extra. And this is the game.
It's called Kojima the game.
Oh, okay. All right, Kojima.
Before we go, I have one final announcement.
I was like, is that the end?
State of Play will return February 6th with an extensive look at Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
So next week.
Square Enix will be sharing new gameplay details, along with exciting news you won't want to miss.
Demo.
We hope you enjoyed the show.
Oh,
See
yeah,
you soon.
100%.
Yeah, I don't need to see more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth though. All right, guys, that was the January 31st PlayStation State of Play. I'm gonna go around, get your overall thoughts, but I'm sure you can tune into No Limits to hear more in-depth analysis. Sam, what'd you think?
Yeah, no real criticisms. I think the weakest thing was that one VR game, but like in the grand scheme of things, who cares? Probably the best state of play we've had. I know there was one banger one a few years back, but I think pound for pound, the announcements, what was shown here, Stellar Blade looked excellent, Rise of the Ronin looked good, Death Stranding 2 looked great. Yeah, and you know, not that I want to make it the focal point, but the fact that Kojima is just, PlayStation and Xbox are both so hungry for Kojima, they just let him do whatever he wants. And for him to be, for the creator of Metal Gear to be going back to action espionage, granted not a new IP, but in that genre is particularly exciting, I think. So yeah, no real notes. Loved it.
Kyle, thoughts?
It was good. I definitely, it was so much better than the last thing that we watched from Sony.
Sure was.
I thought Rise of the Ronin looked cool. I'm not gonna play it, but I thought it looked cool. Stellar Blade, I'm so in for. I'm so glad that it's coming at the end of April. That's a great timing for it. Kojima, just some of the weirdest. I don't even know what to think. I think it's cool he's going back to action espionage stuff. But until I see it, I don't even know what he could be thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I thought overall it was very good, very solid. I don't think it solves the Sony lack of first party this year or down the pipeline. I think we still need a little more, clarification on what is coming.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that they clearly have strong second and third party partnerships. So
yeah, Brandon, thoughts?
I came in during Stellar Blade, and just the feel of that game made me excited.
Yeah.
Couple of them I'm not too interested in because I didn't play Death Stranding 1. I'm not really one for the horror genre because they all just seem too kitschy to me. But from what I saw in a lot of those, this definitely game's built for the fans out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would agree. I think overall very positive. I am coming away from this much more looking forward to games than I was after their showcase. I can say that much. I think we all agree that was a little disappointing last year. And looking at this, there's a lot of games. Stellar Blade, obviously the big one for me, but even when you look at Rise of the Ronin, I thought it looked really good. Death Stranding 2, even though I'm not going to play it, I think there's no denying from like a objective standpoint, the fidelity and everything on display there is absolutely stunning. And Kojima obviously has another hit on his hands. I'm excited to see maybe his action espionage game will finally be the one that gets me in. I doubt it, but we'll see what happens there. That's years and years away, though. I'm going to echo what Kyle said. I still think first party wise, we didn't really get anything. I'm surprised Concord wasn't here. That was the rumor going in. Totally expected that to show up. It hasn't. So maybe, there's going to be another state of play. Maybe it's later in the year because a lot of these were either, 2025, which if I'm looking at Silent Hill 2, I think that's not hitting this year. Like personally, I think it still looks like it needs to cook in the oven a little longer. I don't think it looked horrible. I don't think it looks like RE4 remake quality though,
No.
Yeah. So depends where they really want to hit with that, I guess, where Konami's looking at, like, if they're good with just like, we'll put out a decent remake, then go for it. But if they want to aspire for more, I think let it cook a little longer.
I think it's interesting, and I don't know how many people are going to bring it up. At the showcase, like a bunch of live service games, right?
Yeah,
were shown. Foam Stars, which is free on PS Plus, and then Zoneless Zen Zero, which is a gacha Hoyoverse live service game. That's it.
Yeah.
Those are the only two live service games, and then the rest were like all single or multiplayer. I guess you could count Helldivers 2, but I don't think that's a live service game, so I wasn't counting it.
I don't really know if it is. I don't feel like they've told us enough.
Yeah.
Like maybe if it hits, they'll continue to support it. But at this point, Helldivers 2 for me is very much like in wait and see territory because I have no idea how it's actually going to be like received, if it's going to be good or not. Like I have no idea.
I think the tonal shift was much better. This was definitely much more in line with PlayStation and what they should be doing.
Yeah, agreed. More of this, Sony. I'm gonna go watch some other people's reactions. I'm sure today, tomorrow, and maybe. I would struggle to see us as outliers. I imagine the overall reception will be positive. This, but I've been wrong before. So tune in to No Limits for a more in-depth analysis, maybe game by game breakdown of the state of play. But until next time, thank you for watching the live react from Save the Game Media. We'll see you. Goodbye.